Okay, topic 6-4 is going to be exactly like topic 6-3 without having to model. And you didn't really have to model with 6-3. So go ahead and write these three problems down. 6 problems. Pause this video now. Okay, so you know you're going to have a decimal, but we're still going to divide by a 1-digit whole number, meaning your divisor right here is going to be a whole number. So this is 19. We're going to rewrite it. Divided by 5. 5 can't go into 1. 5 can go into 19 3 whole times without going over. Subtract. Now, of course, this can be a remainder, but we don't want it a remainder, we want it a decimal. And as I've told you on the Common Core worksheet, you add a decimal and 3 zeros, whether you need them or not. Extend it out. This number is still called 19. Bring up your decimal in your quotient and bring down the 0. 5 goes into 40 8 times. 8 times 5 is 40. 40 minus 40 is 0. So the decimal terminates. So our quotient is 3 8/10. Now, go ahead and pause the video and do this one and see if you come up with the same quotient as I do. So we have 7 83/100 divided by 3. I forgot to tell you this. The first step to dividing a decimal, you didn't see a decimal in this one. But you see a decimal here, you can never, ever have a decimal in the divisor. Well, there isn't one. So bring up the decimal in your quotient. How many times can 3 go into 7? 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract. Get a 1. Bring the 8 down. How many times can 3 go into 18? 6 times. 6 goes above the 10th place. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 minus 18 is 0. So bring down the 3. How many times can 3 go into 3? 1 whole time. 1 times 3 is 3. And the decimal terminates. Got it to 0. So our new quotient is 2 61/100. If you got that, awesome!
I am simply at peace. Finally.
Oh, so, I should stop talking?
If you can.
You wanna get something to eat?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do this problem. Pause it and see if you come up with the same quotient as I do. So we have 48 62/100 as our dividend, divided by the divisor 2. There's no decimal in the divisor, so just bring up the decimal. 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Bring down the 8. 2 goes into 8 4 times. 4 times 2 is 8. And 8 minus 8 is 0. Sorry, that was sloppy. Bring down the 6. 2 goes into 6 3 whole times. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 is 0. So bring down the 2. 2 goes into 1 times 2 is 2. And it terminates. So the new quotient is 24 and 31 hundredths. Did you get that? Great job.
I am simply at peace. Finally.
Oh, so, I should stop talking?
If you can.
You wanna get something to eat?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this problem. Go ahead and push pause and see if you come up with the same quotient as I do. Our dividend is 100 divided by our divisor, 8. I don't see any decimals. Can 8 go into 1? No. Can 8 go into 10? Yes, one time. 1 times 8 is 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. Bring down the 0. How many times can 8 go into 20 without going over? 2 times. 2 times 8 is 16. 20 minus 16 is 4. Or you can't take 6 from 0, so you got to do that. Add 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. All right, we don't have a remainder, so we add a decimal. Automatically put 3 zeros down. Very hard to type with the mouse, sorry. Bring up your decimal, bring down the 0. How many times does 8 go into 40? 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. And 40 minus 40 is 0. So our new quotient is 12 and 5/10. Did you get that? Awesome job.
I am simply at peace. Finally.
Oh, so, I should stop talking?
If you can.
You wanna get something to eat?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and push pause and let's see if you come up with the same quotient on this problem. All right, so our dividend is 35 and 5/10 divided by our divisor, 5. There's no decimal in the divisor. There is in the dividend, so we just bring it up. Can 5 go into 3? Nope. Can 5 go into 35? Yes. 35 or 7 times. 7 times 5 is 35. And 35 minus 35 is 0. Bring down the 5. How many times can 5 go into 5? Once. 1 times 5 is 5. And 5 minus 5 is 0. So the decimal terminates. And our new quotient is 7 and 1/10. If you got that, great job.
I am simply at peace. Finally.
Oh, so, I should stop talking?
If you can.
You You want to get something to eat?
Yeah.
And go ahead and push pause for the last one and see if you come up with the same quotient. All right, so we should have our dividend, which is 1 44/100ths, divided by the divisor 9. There is no decimal in the divisor, but there is in the dividend, so all we have to do is just bring the decimal up. Can 9 go into 1? Nope. Can 9 go into 14? Yep, one time. And 14 minus 9 is 5. Bring down the 4. How many times can 9 go into 54? That would be 6 times. 6 times 9 is 54. And 54 minus 54 is 0. So our new quotient is 1600. If you got that, awesome job. I hope that you've learned how to divide a one-digit whole number. And if it doesn't have a decimal, don't forget we do not have a remainder. We add a decimal and 3 zeros. All right. I'll see you tomorrow at school.
You are the Dragon Warrior. You have brought peace to this valley. And to me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No. Master! No, no, no! Don't die, Shifu, please!
I'm not dying, you idiot! Dragon Warrior. I am simply at peace. Finally.
Oh, so, I should stop talking?
If you can.
You want to get something to eat?